Any doubts? It's crystal clear, is it? I asked to do some homework in the last class. Did anybody try? Yes, no?
I am not sure what was the homework. I didn't. Yeah,
Okay.
heard the whole recording, but I didn't realize there was a homework there.
Yeah, I mean, I asked basically for the people whom you know based on the Rasi. We saw, whether it's a fixed
Oh
Sthira
yes,
Lagna and
yes,
Chara Lagna or
yeah,
dual, right?
yeah. That yes. When I was listening to your recording, I was trying to correlate to whoever I know, and that was
Mm.
very much right. Yes, I did that.
Okay, that is what I was asking people to do. That is just like one simple prediction. Uh, just try to map and then see how much percentage or how many people for how many people and how much percentage it's matching.
Yeah, actually, I did it with my family members. Some of them, I think that is correct. Close to that one.
Okay, like close to means like how much percent?
90%, I can say.
90%. Okay. Okay. See, I'm a different person. Basically, I'm coming from engineering background. I'm basically a software engineer, right? I go by the more quantitative. So I don't agree or accept good, bad, excellent. Everything for me, it has to be in numbers, right? So going forward, whether it is matching or not matching, e- I I prefer to see a number. That way, it will help us in a long run, even for you, to know how are you going in the right path or not. Right? Somebody is saying yes, it is good, it is bad. It really doesn't mean anything. We have to see how much percent it is good and how much percent it is bad. Right? Just think about, I think most of you are working or in the corporate world. If somebody says sales is good, profit is good, or sales is down, it doesn't mean anything, right? Agree or not?
Yes, yeah, agree.
Right? So we need numbers.
At least percentage, yeah.
We need numbers, percentage. Then only we can take corrective action. Same thing applies here. Whatever we are, see, whatever we are learning and whatever we are practicing in our professional life, it doesn't matter which field you are from, right? It's not necessary you need to be from IT industry or some specific industry. It doesn't matter. Whatever things we learn and practice, the same thing, the best practices you can implement in astrology also. That way you will learn better and you will understand the subject and you can correct and improve your our mistakes. Okay. Anybody else? Did anybody else try?
Yes, Dr. Prasad. Okay. So me and my wife both are Kumbham Rasi.
Okay.
So I think for me, I think it's six is okay.
Mm.
I agree with that. But my wife, I do not, definitely don't even match close to 30%.
Okay, great.
She
See,
is opposite to me.
opposite to you, right? Great. See,
Yeah.
these are the things that I want you to capture, right? So this is first step. Based on Rasi, here you have an example. Both belong to same Rasi, 2%. Forget your husband and wife and all, right? What we need is 2%. Both belong to same Rasi, but one person is matching, other person is not matching, or matching only up to 30%. Why do you think? Or anybody can answer. Why you think that is not matching?
There may be other things also mattering about where other um, sign Rashi, other planets are placed in their horoscope and all that stuff.
Okay. Okay. But yeah, that is acceptable. What else could be different? That is one point. Agreed. Taken. What else?
Maybe the pada might be different.
Pada might be different. Okay, good. And in the last class, I also asked you to take the Lagna. Did you guys analyze using Lagna? I also told how to identify Lagna in the chart by looking at the chart, both South Indian and North Indian style.
Yeah, correct. Yes.
Did you try? Did anybody try?
No, for that we need to have that
Horoscope.
Jataka,
Yeah.
horoscope.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
I told you, right? I mean, you can go to any, there are humpty number of software is available on the internet or in the app, right? You enter your date of birth, your birth details, it will generate the chart for you.
Yeah, Drik Panchanga is a good one for that.
Yeah,
I
mean, I don't want to name any software. There are hundreds of
Which one?
Drik Panchanga.
You're breaking.
Panchanga.
Your
Type it out.
Your voice is breaking. Basically, it is Drik Panchang. Yeah.
I typed it. Yeah, it's in the chat.
Yes. That is pretty good. Okay. So I'm leaving the clue there again. So those people, like whoever said is not matching, right? Check the Lagna.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay, right.
Yeah, sure.
Sure. Okay, cool. Now let's go to our so this is what we did until last week, right? Okay, so this is what we did until last week. So now let us see, this is only one of the characteristics. Okay, there are many. We will see another time, another thing. Okay, so we all might have heard about the Panchabhuta, right? What is the Panchabhutas? Agni, Prithvi, that is earth, right? Vayu, air, Jal, water, and Akasha, space, right? So Akasha is everywhere. Okay. So from astrological perspective, from Jyotisha perspective, Akasha is present in all the Rasis. So we don't need to look at Akasha. So Agni is fire. What does fire mean? Simple thing, what it means is these people will be very aggressive in nature. Aggressive in nature means don't always assume that they will pick up a sword or take a gun and then go for a fight. Okay, that is also there, but their nature itself will be aggressive. You know, any things what they do, they do like in a very aggressive manner. So what are those Rasis? The Rasis 1, 5, and 9, that is Mesham, Simham, and Dhanushu. 1, 5, and 9. Okay, that is fiery nature. Those. Next is Prithvi, Earth. These people are like down to earth people. They really, they are not aggressive. They are quiet. They will be just do their work and then they will go off. Right? They don't try to get involved with anything. Basically, just like if we have to say like a common man, like normal majority of the common man, people are that type of a nature. They don't really indulge in any other extra activities. They just be to themselves. So what are those? This is Vrishabham, Kanya, and Makaram. Okay, 2, 6, and 10 is Prithvi. The number 2 means that is the second sign in the zodiac order. Okay. The third one is Vayu, air, right? These people like will be in the air. Like normally we talk, right? Some people like they'll be always be in the imaginative world. They'll be always in the higher plane, right? Their thoughts all will be like that. So this is what the Vayu air, like their thoughts all will be at a higher level. They'll be imaginary things. So the good thing is these people will be good in coming up with solutions to your problems, like creative solutions they will come up with. Okay, or entrepreneurs like that. They all can be. They can fall in this category. I'm not saying that you won't find entrepreneurs in other Rasi types, but these 3 people, they have a good chance. They will think out of the box. Okay. Water, Jala Tattva. So Jala Tattva people, they are like, what is the nature of the main characteristics of water? Nobody.
Flowing.
Sorry?
Flow,
right? Flow.
Yeah.
They cannot sit in one place and then do. They cannot be controlled. Can we control water or running water?
Very hard.
Very hard,
No.
right? We won't be able to control. These people are like that. You take these people and then try to control them, they will become, they won't listen.
This is so accurate. Yeah.
Yeah. So they won't listen. You won't be able to control. It doesn't mean that 4, 8, 12, Karkatam, Vrishchikam, and Meena Rasi people are not employees. They will be employees. Okay. But if you go and tell them, hey, you have to do this work, they may do out of pressure. But if you keep on asking them to do it, one day they will burst. They will say, I don't want you or neither your job, I will quit. These people are like that, Jala Tattva. And the other thing is water, right? Water is a selfless nature. Water is needed by everybody. It's like a helping nature. So these people will be very helping nature. See the contradiction, right? They cannot be controlled. At the same time, they will go out of the way and then help other people. So you can see a good number of people, non-profit organizations, social service people, and politicians. Originally politicians are supposed to do what? What are they supposed to do, politicians?
Service, public service. Yeah.
Yeah, public service, right? Service oriented. They should be selfless. But nowadays, politicians, that's a different issue. Right? So you will find these type of people falling in this Rasi or Lagna. So again, all these characteristics you should apply to both Rasi and Lagna. Okay.
So I just want to review this So Lagna is the birth time, right? Just want to confirm.
So, okay, based on the birth time, when you cast the chart, I showed it to you in one of the slide. In South Indian style, they would just mark as double line, or it will be written as ascendant. Okay. In the North Indian style, the first,
The center one.
yeah, the center one. This one. This is Lagna. Okay.
Okay.
This first one is Lagna in the North Indian style. In the South Indian style, it will be written as Ascendant, ASC. Okay. So you should take both Lagna and Rasi and see. See, for some people, Lagna could be Agni and Rasi could be Jala Tattva, or vice versa. Not necessarily both will be same. But it is possible both could be same also.
Okay, so I have a specific question about it. So when
Can you speak little louder? Your voice is low.
Hello, is it okay now?
Yes.
Yeah, so whenever somebody says that this native is having Mesham Rashi or Kanya Rashi, so they always mention about Lagna Rashi or where the moon's placed in that Rashi?
Where the moon is placed in that Rasi. Normally, whenever we talk about Rasi, that is the Janma Rashi is nothing but where the moon is.
Okay, that means actually, so whenever the prediction part will come, so it will be always consideration of Lagna plus the moon Rashi.
Correct.
Okay.
But when you do the prediction based on the Lagna, only it will be more accurate.
Okay.
Okay. That is why all these TV channels, everywhere, they give all the predictions based on the Rasi. So the Rasi prediction is only 50-50. I don't do any Rasi prediction at all. I did only for 1 year. Anybody wants to guess which year I might have done?
During COVID?
Yeah, not COVID. Before COVID, I did 2020. For the year 2020, I did. It's there in my YouTube channel. You can go and verify how much it is matching. If you apply both Lagna and Rasi, you will get almost close to accurate results. Ascendant is not based on moon sign, Salman. Okay, Rashi is based on moon sign.
So the Lagna is different, Tattva, and if Rashi is different, how do you, so it will be a combination, sir? I didn't get that.
Okay, let's do one thing, okay? Okay, take this sign, this chart. Okay, where is Lagna?
Venus, Saturn.
No. Which sign? We are talking about which sign? Which Rashi is Lagna?
Number 8, right?
Number 8.
Mars, Scorpio.
Yeah, number
Scorpio, 8. Exactly. Scorpio is the Lagna. Okay, let me go back to red. Okay, Scorpio is the Lagna, right? What is moon sign? Moon Rashi?
Moon is Gemini.
Gemini, right? So Lagna, Scorpio, right? Rashi is moon. Where is what sign is it?
Gemini.
Gemini. Right? So Gemini is which tattva?
Vayu.
It is Vayu, right? Air. This one is Water.
Water.
I don't know who started. This is just a random chart I pulled from internet. Okay. So this person will be combination of both. Lagna is water, Jala Tattva and air. Both he will have. He or she. Understood?
Yeah, okay, sir, got it.
Okay.
So that means, can we suggest based on that this person would be more about problem solver as well as not controllable by anybody?
Correct. So this is a very good, again see the nature of the person, right? Good problem solving, can think out of the box, and he cannot be controlled. You have to leave that person freely. That means which profession he will suit better based on this nature. Forget about, we are not looking at the planets and other bhavas and other things, right? We are just considering only two factors, right? Lagna, Rasi, and that too only the Panchabhuta characteristics. Which profession do you think this combination will suit better?
Entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur, excellent. What else?
Leadership.
Leader, exactly. Leader. I mean, entrepreneur, leadership roles. So leadership means it could be corporate leadership or politics. Both are same. Because you need to come up with an out-of-the-box solution to the problems. Are you guys understanding now?
Yeah.
How you can relate?
Yeah, and another thing, what percentage will this, the water and air contributes?
Excellent question. Who's this?
I'm Suresh.
Suresh. Excellent question, Suresh. So I always tell Lagna is 100%. Rasi is 50%. You should give weightage to Lagna 100%.
Like 1:2.
Yeah, 1:2. Good. Okay. So now with this, again with additional things we see, right? Go back to your charts and then verify. See, just because upon some persons, we saw like Vayu and Jala, that means that person will be an entrepreneur or will be in a leadership role. He may not be in a leadership role, but if you interact with that person, right, you will know about his nature. He will be good at it. You will see a lot of people, they may not be in a top positions, but for any problems, you go and talk to them, they will give very good solutions. Have you seen people like that in your lives?
Yes. Yeah.
Right? There'll be like an ordinary clerk or some ordinary job they're doing, like that. Basically, their nature is that they couldn't achieve those type of career or profession or that type of thing. Why? That is because of planetary positions, and all that. But then their nature is this. So that nature, nobody can take it out. Nobody can deny that nature. Fire will always be a fire, right? Fire cannot become water and water cannot become fire. So their nature is same. That will be fixed. Okay. Now let's see next category. So this Rasis, these 12 Rasis are divided into 4 Varnas. Again, let me tell you, these Varnas, the moment you see these Varnas, we in India consider it as a caste, and then you go into that forward caste, backward caste, OBC or MBC or SC, ST, like that. That is all man-made. Okay. And we are not talking about politics here. We are talking about the Shastra. The Varna means, right? Kshatriyas. Kshatriyas means what? They are basically warriors. They are good at wars. So their nature is they're good at wars. They will fight. So they will have that type of physique also. If they don't have that type of physique, but still mentally they will have those skills. Which Rasis? 1, 5, and 9. Mesham, Simham, and Dhanushu. The next category is Vaishya. Vaishyas are nothing but traders, business people. Okay, business people, these 2, 6, and 10 are business, trading. They'll be good at trading. They're good at business, give and take. They know how to make profit. They know, okay, I can procure this item from person A. I can this item, whatever X has a good potential market. They know how to market it, and then they know how to make profit. They are good at those skills. That is where you need to look at these varnas. And third, Shudra. Shudras means, don't take it, the lower caste people. Basically, Shudras means they are workers. If anybody working for a salary is a Shudra. It doesn't matter what role they have. Okay, even CEO is a worker, he is an employee. He can be fired, right? By board of directors. Right to the bottommost to office boy or a watchman. Everybody is a worker. So these people, 3, 7, and 10, Mithunam, Tulam, and Kumbha, fall into this category, workers category, Shudras category. The fourth one, Brahmins, scholars basically. Brahmins, nothing but scholars. They are good at education and knowledge. Which Rasis? 4. Karkatam, Vrishchikam, and Meena. Again, you can have combinations of these. That is why you see, like, not all Mesham, Simham, Dhanushu people are in defense, are in police department. You will see the 1, 5, and 9 people in a college, like a professor or like a teacher also. Everything is possible, but their core nature, their mind is wired based on these skills. If they choose these areas, they will excel in those fields, in those nature of jobs. Clear? Any questions? No? Okay. Okay, so this is basically just a glimpse of each sign, right? So this is movable sign and a fiery sign. This is fixed earth, And then again, the Vata, Pitta, Kapha, that also I have put.
So
Don't worry about this.
can you share? Yeah, can you share this? I can take a printout and it'll be easier to look up.
Okay, I have, let me share a link of my book. It's there in Amazon. Ebook is there. Okay, I just put
Okay,
it like
okay,
in a
sure.
very
Thanks.
very throwaway price. I think 99 cents or something like that. Okay, I will share the link
Oh,
on
perfect.
the Amazon. Okay,
Okay,
it's
thank
ebook.
you. Yeah.
The
Yeah,
whatever
that'll be great.
sorry.
No, that will be great. Yeah, this is like very informative.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's fundamental things. I just wrote a very small book, very concise, okay, and quick reference. I will share the link after this class. Okay. So Badak, just pause for a minute. I will come to it later. Okay. Okay. So now let's talk about planets, right? We just talked about the Rasi Karakatva, right? So now we will talk about planet. So the first planet we'll be looking at is Surya, Surya Ravi Sun. Okay. What does Sun represent? Sun represents Atma. Sun is the Atma Karaka, our soul, right? When baby is conceived and that heartbeat starts, right? Which month? Fourth month or fifth month? That time itself, the Atma enters. The moment heartbeat starts, that is time when the Atma enters. So, Sun is the responsible planet, is the Atma Karaka. Sun is the king of the kingdom. So, Sun is a king. The role, the Sun's job is king. And when it comes to family, it is the father. Who is father? Father is nothing but the head of the family. Anything in leadership position, anybody in the higher position is son. Say, for example, you are working, your immediate supervisor is a son. It's not that only a CEO is son planet. Everybody above you belong to sun. Okay. Sun is government. Because why? Government is what is controls the country or the state or whatever province or whatever we geographical thing we belong to. Sun represents authority. Sun is also responsible for healthcare, medicine field, medicines, publicity, popularity. Without sun, that person can never be a popular person. He won't get the recognition, basically. Even from the manager or from colleagues or from outside people, it doesn't matter whether that person is doing business, but still sun you need for popularity. Then only your business will flourish, right? That people should know, oh, okay, hey, this Prasad shop is good. We have to go, and then his shop, he has so many things, all that, right? That popularity will be there. You might have seen so many businesses. Some businesses do well, but they are not popular. But some business, they'll be just doing normal thing only. But those shops are very popular in that city or a town. Right? Anybody higher education, higher officials, we have told, proud, background, generous, right? And sun also inspires other people, right? So, I mean, we can keep on talking about sun, but these are the high thing. And sun represents the heart, body part. Heart, right eye for male and left eye for female. Okay. And sun is for Sunday. Peak of the day is Sunday. The metal is gold. Color is saffron. Direction is east direction. And ruby is the gemstone, the red color gemstone. That is for sun. So what is the next planet? Moon. Moon means the moment we say moon, sun is father, moon is mother. Sun is king, moon is queen. And sun we talked about, sun as Atma, moon is mind. Moon controls mind. Moon controls mind, personality, mother, all that. Let me ask you a question. If somebody doesn't have a mental balance or mental imbalance or mental thing, what is that person called? The technical term.
Maniac.
Okay. What are other words?
Buddhimandya.
Buddhi. Okay. Okay. In English?
Salman is saying lunatic.
Lunatic. Yeah, Salman said lunatic. Lunatic, right? What is lunatic? Where is that lunatic coming from?
Lunar.
Luna.
That's the moon.
What is Luna?
Moon, I guess. Lunar. Okay, lunar eclipse.
Moon.
Yeah.
Luna is moon. That's why we say lunar eclipse, right? We say lunar eclipse and solar eclipse. Solar is sun. Lunar is moon. The word lunatic is coming from the word moon. Scientific people might talk so many things. The basic word, the lunatic, it is the official word. That word is derived from moon. How did they arrive at that word? It is because moon represents mind. Whether people like it or not, as per astrology, moon represents mind. That is why we have those words called lunatic. So mind is very, very important, right? For us, good or bad. And moon represents any drinks liquid water, anything in liquid, water, milk, drinks, anything. Okay. Everything is lunar. I mean, liquid form is moon. Again, we already spoke about moon is mother. Anything that is feminine is moon. Okay. Food is moon. Fish, I mean, fish lives in water. So it is like nursing, brain. Okay. Mind, brain, all right, coming from same moon. And for body part, brain, breasts, left eye for a male and right eye for a female. So you will swap between sun and moon for male and female. And moon people is very sensitive. They're emotional. You will find some people very sensitive, very emotional, right? That means they have a very strong moon influence. Mood swings. You will see people with mood swings. All that is from moon. Okay. In Vedic astrology, people consider waxing moon as benefic. That is from Amavasya to Paurnami. Okay. That is from new moon to full moon is considered benefic moon. Is good. Waning moon is malefic. That is from full moon to new moon is malefic. Okay. And moon represents Monday. Again, see, if you take all the weekdays, I don't know, did we cover what are the weekdays? Sunday, right? Sun. Monday, moon. Then what is the next day? Tuesday. Sorry. Tuesday, we call it as Mangal, right? Mangalwar. That is Mars. Wednesday, Mercury. Okay, we'll talk about it. That's fine. Okay. So the moon is again, Monday is derived from the word moon. And the metal moon responsible is silver. And the color is white, and gemstone is pearl. Direction northwest. Okay. So now next, Puja, Mangal, Angaraka. These are all the different names for planet Mars. Each region call in a different way. Okay. So Mars represents courage. Right? You need courage to achieve anything. Right? So Mars is courage. Mars represents controls in the relationship-wise siblings. Your siblings. We saw king, queen. So Mars is commander-in-chief. So the moment we say Mars, you have to remember these three things. Basic. Remaining, everything will come automatically over a period of time, once the more you practice. So Mars is responsible for courage, war, weapons, any sharp objects. Knife, gun, anything, fiery, ammunition, anything related to war, fighting, all that. See, now we are talking about sharp objects, right? Knives. Other than this defense, police, where do you think Mars can be? The answer is in the slide only, but I want you guys to think.
Doctors, like health.
Oh, okay. Doctor, which doctor?
Surgery.
Surgery.
Surgeons.
Only surgeons,
Yeah,
not
surgeons.
the regular doctor. Yeah. Only surgeons, because they deal with sharp objects.
Yeah. Even dentists also deal with, right?
Yeah, dentists also. Not other doctors.
Yeah, butchers also you mentioned. Yeah, I think, yeah.
Okay, without Mars influence, that person can never be a surgeon. Okay, so Mars is again self-confident, endurance, impulsive. Impulse again is the negative side, right? It all depends. If the Mars is positive, then they will get into this positive side of it. If Mars is negative, that means they will go to the negative side. They will become terrorists, all that. Use the same skill in a opposite way. So they're aggressive people, they're rash, quarrelsome. Again, these are all negative, right? Brutal force to settle his affairs, worst type of sexuality to satisfy his sexual urges, all the rapists, all those people, right? You might have seen in the news, right, how these rapes are handled or done by these people, right? You will see this influence. Mars influence will be there. They'll be very cruel. That is all negative shade of it. Mars is responsible for real estate and muscular system. If somebody is going to gym, if somebody says, I want to be very fit and then I will do bodybuilding and all, that means Mars is strong. Okay. So Mars, weekday, Tuesday, metal is copper, gemstone is coral. Mars represents younger siblings and neighbors. So now we'll talk about Mercury. Mercury is Buddha. Buddha is intelligence. Okay. Buddha is responsible for communication. We are using this Zoom, we are using our internet, all these tools, right? It's all because of Buddha, Mercury, communication. Intellect we already saw. In terms of kingdom, Mercury is prince. Mercury represents children, like prince, right? Who is prince? Prince is the son of the king. If somebody has speech problem, communication problem, Mercury is the reason. If somebody is very good in communication, again, Mercury is the reason. They are good orators, good writers, reporters, teachers, secretary, accounting. And another thing, keep in mind, Mercury is person, they are responsible for repetitive action. Any activity that is repetitive is Mercury. That's why you will see a lot of accountants, clerical people, right? It's all about a repetitive action. They'll be just doing, the job is same thing. Whether it is today or tomorrow, 1 year, 2 years, the job is same thing, right? So anything repetitive is Mercury. They have a very good memory. Okay, sometimes if it is, sorry, go ahead.
But how you, of course, how you put on the birth chart, right? The person is Buddha like dominating, or sun or moon is dominating. How you see from the birth chart perspective, right? So I know this is the characteristic, right? But
so you are just attending. This is the 3rd class.
Yeah.
Okay. So the moment you do the full course, then you will understand, right? How to get the strength, assess the strength of these planets, whether it is positive or negative. If positive, how much percentage? I can remember, right? I go by the number percent. I will teach you how to calculate.
Oh, okay.
Okay, how to calculate how much percentage positive each planet will have, right? Some planets will have 100% positive. Some planets, based on the birth chart, somebody will have 100% negative, right? Some will have, most of them will have mix, 90-10, 80-20, 70-30, 60-40, 50-50, all that. Okay. And
right now we are learning the characteristic of each
planet.
Yeah.
Correct. And then how, after assessing that strength and what issues these planets will cause, then again I will be teaching you the remedies also, how to overcome those issues. For which one, what remedies you have to apply, like that. Remedies section alone, in the 6 months course, you will have 2 weeks session, 2 sessions only for remedies.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be teaching like, I think 30 to 35 remedies. And I will also tell which are the remedies works in the precedence order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But this is just only the basic nature of the planet. Okay. So again, we said Mars is responsible for communication. What other body part is responsible for communication? Nervous system. Right? Nervous system. Skin. Mouth. Arms. Tongue. See, you just remember this one word. This will derive so many things. Okay. Weekday, Wednesday, Buddha, right? Mercury. Metal is again Mercury, metal, liquid metal or silver. Gemstone is emerald. Color is green. I forgot to write. Direction is north. Okay. So now talk about Guru, Jupiter, Brahaspati. Jupiter represents children, higher education, and expansion. Anything you want to expand more means Jupiter. If somebody is very rich, means Jupiter has to be strong. Okay. Somebody, anybody, anything that you have more means Jupiter. You have more children, Jupiter. You have more higher degrees, higher knowledge than Jupiter. Jupiter is responsible for fortune. Okay. Expansive, we saw higher education, children, judges, counselors, bankers, in a financial management. See, Mercury also represents finance, accounting. Jupiter also represents finance, accounting. But Mercury influenced people, they will be only like a clerk. But Jupiter person will be in the finance department, will be calling the shots, like CFO or financial, like, leadership positions, things like that. Those, they use the financial knowledge to make decisions. Okay. Judges, we saw philanthropists, all that financial dealing, speculation, stock markets, anything, right? All that is Jupiter. Jupiter also responsible for spirituality. Okay. Spiritual, religious, teaching. A person has to be good in teaching, means that person has to have a positive Jupiter. Without positive Jupiter, that person can never teach. Mercury also, we talk about teaching, but Jupiter is, they will be able to teach even the complex subjects, some areas, in a very simple and easy way. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to read all these things. So Jupiter represents is Thursday, metal is gold, yellow sapphire, and color is yellow. Again, direction I forgot, northeast.
So for sun also gold, right?
Yes. Sun also gold. So metal, same metal we can is applicable for many planets. Only few planets have different metals. That's why you see a lot of people you wear gemstone in gold, and some people wear in silver also, but mostly gold. But you see for Mars, it is copper. How many people have you seen people wearing copper ring with coral?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You go and tell that jewelry shop and these people, they don't even make it, because they can't make money in that. Right?
Yeah.
They will give all sorts of reasons. Okay. So now let's move on to the next planet, Venus, Shukra. Right? The moment Venus means, it is, where is my mouse? Luxury. If somebody is living a luxurious life or comfortable life, is Venus. Somebody is traveling in a car. So for in India, few people only can afford to have a car. But when you come to US, car is like a cycle, right? Here, everybody has to have a car here. But again, some people will have Chevy, Toyota, Honda, like that. Some people will have the luxurious brands, right? That luxurious brands represent Venus. And Venus represents art, artistic field. Moon also arts, but Venus is much more closer. If somebody has to be good in the artistic field, like a movie actor, singers, dancers, and all, Venus has to be strong in their horoscope. Without that, they won't even be in that field. And that interest itself will not come to them. Whether they will become successful or not, that's a different issue. They won't even have that interest, those skills. And Venus is Kalatrasthanam. Kalatrasthanam means your spouse. Okay, Venus represents women. All women is Venus. Moon represents only mothers. Please note the difference between Venus and Moon. Okay. Venus is Kalatrasthanam, the wife for a male. And Mars is the Kalatra Karaka, represents the husband for a female. Okay. Venus, Kalatrasthanam, marriage, it's responsible for marriage, beauty, comforts, right? Beauty is very, very, very important. Beauty means it's not that, like a Miss World or Miss Universe like that. But they will be very beautiful. They'll attract the opposite sex, whether it is male or female. They'll be very good looking. They may not be in good color. They will be in normal color only or dark also, doesn't matter, but they will have, their features will be so good that opposite sex will just like that get attracted. And Venus again, I told arts, right? Music, singing, poetry, painting, anything related to art. Okay. And we also talked about luxury comforts, right? Luxury. I just spoke about the car brand. It is not just a car. Even for the clothes they wear, they will wear only branded clothes or a designer clothes. They won't go and buy like a ordinary clothing. Okay. In terms of body parts, ovaries and internal generative organs. That is Venus. And the weekday is Friday. Metal is silver or platinum. Okay. Gemstone is diamond. Color is white. Direction is southeast. Okay. So now let's talk about Saturn, Shani. The moment we say Shani is Ayush Karaka. What does it mean? Shani decides our longevity. And Shani also responsible for Karma Karaka, what karma that we have to do. But in the modern world, people think karma means our profession. Yeah, profession, okay, but every activity is a karma. Okay. So Karma Karaka and Ayush Karaka is Saturn. Saturn is called Mandagraha. Mandagraha means slow. Saturn is the slowest planet. So Saturn influence people will be slow, little slow compared to other people. Mercury is the fastest. The Mercury people are like quick. Saturn is the extreme opposite, very slow. Saturn represents the labor class. All laborers belong to Saturn. Please note the word labor I have used here. Not worker, unlike I mentioned Sudras. Here, laborers. People who work on a daily wages, all that. Those people, masses, those people are represented by Saturn. Okay. And main thing is Saturn represents aged people, any people who need support. is represented by Saturn. Saturn also represents properties, land, real estate. Okay. And Saturn is responsible for teeth, bones, body part, spleen, knees, right ear, and sense of hearing. Okay. You find people with bone issues, teeth issues, knees, foot issues, Saturn. Okay. And weekday, Saturday, metal is iron. See the metal. Have you seen anybody wearing iron ring? It's not even possible, right? The metal is, Saturn is iron. And the gemstone, blue sapphire, color is black or dark blue, or direction is west. Okay. So far, we covered the 7 planets, physical planets, right? Now we'll talk about the Chaya Graha. Chaya Graha, what are the Chaya Grahas? Rahu and Ketu. So basically, Rahu and Ketu, since they do not have a specific physical existence, right? They get energy from other planets. We'll talk about in the future classes how Rahu Ketu gets energies. Okay. So in practically, Rahu is nothing but Saturn. And Ketu is nothing but Mars. Okay. So the weekday is Saturday for Rahu. And the metal here it is for Rahu, it is Panchaloha. Okay. Panchaloha. And gemstone is Gomedikam. And color is ash color, gray. Okay. And Ketu, since it is Mars, it is Tuesday, same Panchaloha. The metal is, gemstone is cat's eye. Cat's eye, and color is multicolor. And both represent southwest direction. There is no separate direction for Rahu Ketu because they all same. Okay.
So if they are like Saturn and Mars, then why they should be again separate Chaya Graha? Like what is the reason? Like if you already have Saturn, then why again Rahu?
That is, do you follow who's this? Who asked this question?
Venkat Shrikant.
Okay, Venkat Shrikant. Okay. You follow cricket?
Not much. I don't like.
At
But
least you know basics of
yeah,
cricket,
I know
right?
basics.
Basics of cricket, right?
Yeah.
Do you know something called googly?
It's like a throw, right? Like kind of a bowling. Right?
Yeah, what is googly?
It spins basically, like a surprise spin, right? Googly, yeah.
No.
No?
Googly means a leg spinner bowling half spin.
Okay.
His action will be like a leg spin only, but the ball will turn like a half spin.
Okay.
And there is something called dusra. What is
Yeah.
dusra? Off spinner bowling leg spin. His bowling action, everything will be same, like half spin, but the ball will turn leg side.
Okay.
Okay. Same thing, Rahu and Ketu. It is, you can say it is Saturn and Ketu, then why we need? There is a purpose.
Okay.
There is purpose. That is where the trick is. The moment who can, properly analyze the Rahu Ketu in the chart, okay, how they are behaving, then that person's reading will be very accurate.
Oh, okay. So basically, they
So basically, rate all the top batsmen. For a
Mhm.
Sachin Tendulkar or Virat Kohli or Brian Lara or any of those top batsmen, does it really make difference for them whether you bowl a googly or a leg spin or a dusra or off spin?
No,
No, right? They
yeah.
know how to play those balls.
Mhm.
Same thing. In astrology also, this Rahu Ketu, I tell they are like a googly and dusras of cricket.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Good.
So again, I think in the last class I've already covered. Rahu is basically the head because it doesn't have a body. It is unsatisfied. See, you are eating. If there is no body, right? The stomach will send a signal back to head. Correct? Your stomach is full. I don't want any more food. Then the brain will say, okay, don't eat. Because there is no body, only mouth is eating. So Rahu is never satisfied.
Okay. Okay.
Right? It wants more. It doesn't matter. Say tomorrow, today, he will say 1 million. Then after getting 1 million, he will say, I want 10 million. After getting 10 million, he will say 100 million.
Okay.
Like that, it keeps on going. There is no end for Rahu.
So for most of the human race, then Rahu is very active, right? Very few maybe not like that.
No.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I guess it is depend where it is placed. So yeah, for everyone's that as Dr. Prasad said that those are mostly malefic. So it would be always for somebody they would never satisfied with their job. For somebody they would never satisfied with their partner. Somebody will never satisfied with their children like that.
Exactly. Exactly. Hold on. Good, Raj. Next, right? We didn't finish Ketu. Ketu is detachment. Ketu is just the body, right? Ketu is detachment. There is no head. There is nothing Ketu can give back to the brain. Whatever it comes, it takes, and then it will keep quiet. Okay. So Ketu is completely opposite to Rahu in that sense. Again, remember, these two planets are there in every horoscope. So
Okay.
now you said a minute back, Rahu, like every human being is now unsatisfied. He wants more. The Ketu is also there in that same person's horoscope. Ketu is also active, right? Then Ketu says, I don't want, I just leave me alone. Have you seen people talking about leave me alone?
Yeah.
They are Ketu people. They're more spiritual. Even though Ketu is a malefic, those planet, but they're inclined towards spirituality. It doesn't matter which religion they belong to. Whether it is Hindu, Muslim, Christian, Jew, doesn't matter. Ketu takes them towards spirituality. If a person is going towards spirituality means without Ketu's influence, that is not possible at all. Again, remember, this planet is also there in every person's horoscope. So when you look at the horoscope, when you start analyzing it, you have to analyze all these planets. See, what I've told you so far is the core characteristics of these planets. Okay. It all depends on in which sign, in which bhava, how these planets are getting strengths and energies from, then the behavior will change. Okay. Any questions?
I mean, I don't have a specific question now, but how all of these will influence in a chart is something that is, I think we'll know in the future probably, but yeah.
That is the whole trick game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I'm getting a sense that how much calculation we need to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now you understand, to give the benefit of thing, why predictions fail.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's also in dynamic in nature, right?
Correct. Like that's
Yeah,
what I'm
see,
saying,
it's
right?
very difficult.
So
Yeah,
it
sometimes.
is very easy as a common man to
Yeah.
comment if some prediction goes wrong,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. I have a question. So this is based on the birth chart, you say all of these things.
Correct.
But in today's, like for today, the birth chart is something that represents at that point of time. But when you're predicting now or the future, you still use the same chart, or you look at today's placement of where all these planets are.
Both. Majority is based on the birth chart.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think
basically,
I
what?
shared the full syllabus of the course. Let me share it again. It's there in the first video. I will share the PDF of the full course. The moment after you finish the full course, 6 months course, right? I'm starting from this, including this fundamentals, right? After 6 months, then you will know exactly everything. After 6 months, you will be able to predict. You will be I will train you in such a way that any chart, anybody they come, you will be in a position to answer their questions and do the prediction. And your prediction will be more than 70% accuracy. This is just a very, very superficial 35,000 feet level. Okay. Any questions?
Can you send that link, the Kindle link, sir?
Yeah, the Amazon link I will send, and this syllabus I will send.
Okay, thank you, sir.
If not tonight, I will
Thank
send
you.
you tomorrow
Yeah, no
morning,
problem.
my time. Tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
If there are no questions, thank you very much. We will see you next week.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye.
sir.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.